Stephen Cureño, Carolina Sports, right here with the great Jose Benavidez. Man, lots going on, man. Your boy and your guys' name has been in the boxing circles a lot lately. Anything you just want to clear up before we get started?
We're super excited. You know, the work we're doing. David's super focused. He didn't even have a date. We've been training for a month already. You know, he's super motivated, humble, and we're ready. We're ready to take over on. Get that win on May 14 or the 22nd in Phoenix, Arizona against David Lemieux, a strong fighter, a good fighter, and we're ready, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, obviously, we just saw David right now do him, Ryo, and Diego all doing a super grueling workout. You guys are working these boys pretty good, man. I want to get into it, bro. You know, Samson was on the Boxing Voice podcast talking about. Well, first let's talk about the Booboo thing. He said that it'd take at least $7 million for David to get in with Booboo. Seems like a lot, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Is that what can you tell me from your end?
You know, he's the promoter. I don't know. You know, he's supposed to go and try to get as much as he can for David. But we're not here for the money, man. We're here to make a history. We train hard. You know, we'll fight anybody. You know, and to show David's talent and see where he's at. We're not afraid to take any risks. Fighting these guys are Booboo is a great fighter, a very dangerous fighter. But I think that Booboo is a good fight for David in order to show the people that David belongs in the 168, and that will prove a lot, actually. So we really want that fight, and if Booboo's hearing me and if they want to make that fight, let's make it happen. We'll be super glad to make it happen. Hopefully they could bring it to a Showtime PVC. That would be great, but I think it could work out.
Is the $7 million number, is that just maybe negotiating through interviews a little bit, maybe a little posturing like that, do you think? Or you think that's a real hard number?
You know, to be honest with you, man, like I said, we want to make history. We want to beat all these guys, dangerous fighters. We're not afraid to put our undefeated record on the line. Man, money doesn't matter to us. We'll take those fights. To be honest, man, I think money will come later in the future. Once you beat these guys, we got to build more fans. We got to try to get up there to do pay-per-view fights, and that's going to take a little bit of time. So we're working hard on it. We're focused on training and looking good, and that's all I care right now. That's what we're focused on, just looking good, training hard, staying focused, disciplined, and that's the key to get to bigger fights.
Right. Without a win against David Lemieux, none of this other stuff happens, right?
Exactly.
Samson also talked about that supposedly an offer was made to Canelo for over $50 million. Obviously, there's no official word yet, but a lot seems to be, at least a lot of rumors seem to be saying that Canelo's going the Bivol Triple G route. Can you tell us about that $50 million offer to Canelo? Know anything about that?
Well, like I said, you know, I don't really get into that. My job, you know, as a manager and trainer, you know, my job is to train David, keep them focused, keep them disciplined, and whatever negotiations they are doing, you know, I respect that. They're trying to do their thing, and that's their job to do. You know, I really don't know anything. We just get ready. They'll just tell us, get ready for this fight, and that's about it. We just get ready for whatever comes. In reality, I just focus on training and making sure that David's not getting injured and he's doing his training 100% and staying focused. That's my obligation, and that's what we're trying to do. But negotiations with us, it shouldn't be a problem. Like I said, money is not in our minds now. We just want to prove ourselves, and we got to continue working hard in order to show the people what we have. And like I said, money will come. We want to fight. We just want to fight whoever, you know. And like I said, money is not a problem.
I was going to say, I feel like I hear trainers, fighters say that stuff, and then you hear the negotiations, you know, things go sour. I feel like you guys really mean that.
I'll give you an example. Like I say, you know, we asked for the fight with Canelo. We're willing to take a big cut. You know, we're not asking for $10 million. We're not asking for $5 million, you know. Let him take whatever he wants to take. Whatever they want to pay us, we're willing to do that, you know. We want that opportunity. That opportunity is worth more than any money right now. You know, imagine if David wins against Canelo, he becomes a superstar right away. So more money will come. Why even worry about $5 million, $2 million, $3 million, or whatever, you know? I think we need to stay focused. We need to work hard, and the money will come. You can't be chasing the money, man. We just stay focused. We just want the opportunity. So they said, Sansom says that they offer Canelo more a lot more than 50 million to fight David, and David would take a big cut. So that was a payday for Canelo. Why not take it?
I was going to say, why do you think maybe we haven't heard much about that, or maybe it wasn't? And why do you think that is?
I don't think Sansom is lying. He knows that's his job. Like I said, he knows what's happening. If he's saying that, I believe Sansom that they did offer more than 50 million to fight David, and I know for a fact that Canelo doesn't want to fight David. They're giving a lot of excuses that he doesn't deserve that fight, that he hasn't fought anybody. So if they're so sure about David not being mature or being ready, why not fight him? Payday, it's easy money for them. So I'm pretty sure that they're worried. They don't want to face David because David brings a lot of danger to his fighter. So I think that's the reason they don't want to take that fight. But if they don't want to take it, it's okay with us. We continue to work hard and stay focused and continue to get more experience.
I was going to say, how difficult is it for you? Because David's only 25. He really has time on his side. And he seems to want all these guys, and he doesn't seem frustrated that these fights aren't happening. Because I feel like on your guys' end, you guys feel you're really trying all you can do, all you can.
Well, David's undefeated. He's a 2-time world champion. He's about to be a 3-time world champion. There's no rush. He's only 25 years old. If the opportunity comes, we'll take it. If it doesn't, we'll wait. Boxing does not exist because of Canelo. I mean, things change every year. So Canelo might move up to 175. We'll stay at 168, I mean, we can't be thinking about fighting Canelo. If the opportunity comes, we'll definitely take that risk and take that opportunity. If not, we'll just stay focused and keep staying busy and keep fighting all these fighters. Hopefully, after our fight, we can start negotiating with Booboo, Andrade, and I think that's a good fight that people want to see too. So why worry?
Right. No, I mean, he has plenty of time and plenty of people to pick from for sure. Want to get, man, I don't know if it's official yet, but I believe the rumor right now is Rayo versus Francisco Vargas on the Spence Ugas undercard. That's a great fight. I feel like that's a perfect fight for Rayo right at this moment. Just talk about that for me.
Yeah, we're super excited. It's all over the internet that Rayo Valenzuela is fighting Francisco El Bandido Vargas. That's a tough fight, man. That's a fight that we're super excited. We're super happy to fight those fights also. Francisco Vargas is a very dangerous fighter. He's an exciting fighter. Every time you see Francisco Vargas, he comes to war, man. So he's gonna take Rayo to the deep waters, and I'm extremely confident that Rayo's gonna win that fight. But you never know, with an experienced fighter like that, he's been in wars. He was a world champion, so I think that Rayo can't just beat Vargas. He has to look impressive in order to keep climbing that ladder.
Man, he's looked impressive in camp, man. Every time I've seen him, he's looked great. Lastly, I just want to go back to the Canelo thing real quick. Not necessarily Canelo and David, but more David sparred Bivol. David sparred Triple G. Obviously, you were there with him during those sparring sessions. Seeing what you saw in those sessions, how does Canelo fare against these guys?
And that's why I'm so confident of what he's done with the Bivol, Triple G, and Zurdo Ramirez, and all these fighters David has sparred. These are good fighters and very strong fighters. In my opinion, I love Golovkin, man. I wish they would have had that fight a little bit sooner. But right now, I think Golovkin hasn't been really active, and the age is kind of, in my opinion, it caught up to him. Hopefully not. I'm hoping not, because I really like him, and I would definitely love for him to win. Because actually, in my opinion, I think he won the first fight. Canelo won the second one clearly. But I would definitely love to see Golovkin win that fight. But I think in reality, it's a little bit past his prime. I'm not as motivated as I was before,
Yeah,
So
from 40 to 25.
Yeah, exactly, So I'm not really interested in that fight. And the fight with Bivol also. Bivol is a super slow. I don't think he's in his prime. I don't think he's a dangerous fighter. He's an okay fighter. I see Canelo beating him.
Man, Jose, it was man, a lot going on with you guys. I love that you guys are naming the news, and that you guys are getting all this press. Thank you so much for having us here, man. I really appreciate it. Tell the fans, man, what else is going on, and just I think Diego Pacheco March 5th too, right?
Yeah, I want to thank all the fans and all the haters also, man, because without all you guys, I mean, our job, and we got to take the good and the bad, and I always do, and and I respect everybody for it, and they keep us in the loop, and I'm here, man. I didn't know nothing about boxing, and to be here talking to you, man, it's an honor, and I already accomplished a lot, man, so I'm happy, whatever comes is extra. We're super excited, and I just want to thank the fans and, like I said, the haters, man, for giving me more energy and more motivation to keep staying focused and keep waking up early and train, and super excited to have Diego Pacheco in our camp. He fights March 5th in at Matchroom, The Zone, and that's another tough job to do, man, because everybody's looking at us now, He has to look impressive. He has to look a little bit different, because otherwise people will be talking about it, that he made a big mistake. So we're working extremely hard in order for him to look impressive also. And, man, believe me, man, I'm trying the best that I can to get him to that day so he can look impressive.
Yeah, man, he's looking great already. He's on the road. Jose, thank you so much for having me, man. The honor is all mine. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.